Second set time. The first game was awesome. I got attacked by a wasp again. This is the best night ever. And that was just that first game. So yeah, starting my tradition of being attacked between the first and second set, we are moving on to El Nino. 3-player map, much more favorable to Protoss, mostly because less gas than you'd expect a Zerg to have. So JangBi hopefully can swing this game back. He played excellently in the last game, but Kwanro, I think, played excellent and a half. He just had such awesome timing on all of his attacks. He knew when he was able to get drones and not be attacked. He used a very small force to protect while he was getting up his drone count. And he knew exactly when and where to send all of his troops. So yes, Kwanro just outplayed JangBi. I'm sure that people are going to scream and balance about that last game, but I would have to disagree with that. Kwanro definitely deserved that win. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. El Nino's a 3-player map. Colors and positions. Go away versus. Okay. Great. Korean characters. I don't read Korean. Down here at the 5 o'clock position is JangBi. Over at the 8 o'clock position and probably green was Kwanro. And like I said, JangBi played great. But Kwanro played great times 2. He just made all the right decisions. You cannot deny he didn't make awesome decisions in that last game, especially expanding at the top 2 corners so he could protect his bases more easily through chokes. Brilliant. And it worked out great. And don't get me wrong, I think JangBi definitely had the right idea in that game. He got so much harassment done in that last game. But yeah, just couldn't back it up with the right macro. He just couldn't protect his bases for the life of him. And I don't think he had enough gateways out. I mean, the strength of a Protoss is being able to throw down the closer. And what I mean by that is the point in the game in which you're fighting back your opponent. It looks like you're going to lose, but your 5 gateways all warp in at that time, and you're able to just close it out with the Zealots. JangBi needed a closer in that game, but he didn't have one. He had a very impressive army, but he just got... I mean, Kwanro just outpumped troops. As far as JangBi's troops go, he just pumped more from all of his hatcheries. He got all of his... Oh, Quan rolled! Excellent. Holy crap, it's a foreigner. Nice. Nice. That's actually Chill from Team Liquid, I believe. So, shouts. It looks like Kwanro is throwing down his gas first. Very interesting build from him. The Forge Fast Expand, once again from JangBi. Much easier to hold on this map. The choke is very, very small, and it's harder for Zerg to cart troops into that base. But oh man, I am so excited to see how these guys play in this one. That was just an excellent game of StarCraft in the last one. Spawning pool coming up. Yeah, JangBi, he's on Samsung Con, and the Samsung Con team house, they have one of the least rigorous training schedules, I believe, of all the teams. But that doesn't make them bad players. Con always ends up near the top of the charts when it comes down to the end of a Pro League season. But they mainly focus on strategy and sleep. Because if you look at Jaedong's practice schedule, he practices so much. He lifts weights, just does nothing but practice and think StarCraft all day long. And you look at interviews of guys like Stork and JangBi, they're like playing World of Warcraft, hanging out with their girlfriends, stuff like that. But it keeps their minds sharp. I mean, JangBi, Stork, guys on Con, they never look really tired. They look like they've gotten their full 8 hours of sleep, which can definitely count when you're coming down the strategy. And JangBi's strategy in that game was just flawless in the last game. Well, almost flawless. He didn't win, obviously. But yeah, he got some great economic harassment done. He was all over the place, too. So yeah, I think that can definitely be attributed to maybe a better night's sleep. Maybe being able to fight for more than just waking up in the morning playing 13 hours of StarCraft and then going back to bed. Kwanro has stopped mining gas, so he might be going for just a speedling run-by of sorts. He mined gas for a little while, which makes me think he was just going for enough gas to get his Zergling speed upgrade. So JangBi throwing down a third cannon. He's going to be prepared for this, but the speedling's running in. JangBi has to throw down some more probes. He needs to be able to hold this, but 3 cannons in now. So Kwanro, as much as he wants to run by, he's not going to be able to, at least until a few more Zerglings run in. But I think Kwanro's going to try this. I think he is going to try this soon enough. He's coming in with his Overlord to see just exactly how many cannons are here. And he sees 3 cannons. And we'll see if he tries this run by. He's going to try to do this, but JangBi, he does not have any probes in this situation. Kwanro's trying to run straight to the main. Oh, getting quite a few Zerglings into the main, I think. JangBi, he had his probes. He did have a couple of probes at the choke earlier, but he threw them away for whatever reason. And now he's going to have to deal with 5 damn Zerglings inside of his main, and this is going to put JangBi very much behind. Even if he doesn't get all of his probes picked off, he's going to have to keep running probes to attack the Zerglings, which means he's not going to be mining nearly as much. He's trying to stack the probes to fight back, but he's losing a lot of probes. I don't think he's taken down 1 Zergling here. Oh, JangBi could have lost this right here, and you can see he's kind of muttering under his breath like, why didn't I block that choke with a couple of probes, since he went straight for the main through that run by. He lost most of his Zerglings in the process, but this is definitely going to be worth it, taking out all of those probes. And JangBi might have just lost right here. Oh, geez. Like I said, very, very aggressive player Kwanro is, and it was kind of lapse of judgment from JangBi to take his probes away from the choke. But now JangBi's going to try to go straight into a standard build, but he doesn't have any probes mining at the natural expansion. I think this is just a matter of time now before he gets steamrolled by Kwanro. Very aggressive, a very smart build from Kwanro, I guess, but yes, this is not going to end well for JangBi, losing even more of his probes. So JangBi, he can't be feeling too good about himself because he just got Kwanrolled. Yes, Stargate is going to come up. So Kwanro, he might be a little bit behind to deal with this Corsair, but JangBi is going to be behind in everything else. So I don't think it's going to matter too much that JangBi can take out 1 Overlord with his first Corsair. And JangBi might not even have enough gas to do that, to get out his Corsair. He's finally putting more probes on gas. Getting out that Corsair, but yeah, I think this game is already over for JangBi, even though he's trying very hard to get up his second base once again. He threw down 3 cannons, expecting a run-by. That's the weird thing about this, that I think JangBi was expecting a run-by from Kwanro the way he threw down his 3rd cannon. Oh well, JangBi, good luck in the next OSL. He'll have to start over from scratch yet again. Of course, I'm assuming that JangBi is going to lose at this point just because he's lost so many probes. And Kwanro has expanded twice now. He has 2 more bases up. Here comes the first Corsair. It's going to be met by a Scourge eventually. You see, Kwanro, he still has 1 Zergling in the area. And the only way that JangBi could win at this point is if he goes for a rush of some kind. If he builds gateways, kind of a hidden location maybe in the middle of the map where Kwanro won't find them. But yeah, Kwanro, he has a couple of Zerglings inside the main, so whatever JangBi decides to do in this main, he's going to see it. With the Zergling GG from JangBi, unfortunately knocked out very easily in the second game, put up a hell of a fight in the first game. And in the first game, I think a couple storms, and he would have won. I mean, a couple more cannons, a couple more storms, something, he would have won that game. But yes, great first game, lackluster second, but Kwanro moving back into the round of 16, and I think deservedly so. This has been Nuke. Wonder who's playing in the next series.